In a world filled with challenges and uncertainties, few stories resonate as deeply as that of Job. His tale, found in the Bible, is one of unwavering faith amidst unimaginable suffering. Today, let's explore this powerful narrative, examining its themes of resilience, faith, and divine mystery. The story begins in the land of Uz, where Job lived a prosperous life. He was known as a man of complete integrity, blameless and upright, who feared God and shunned evil. Job was blessed with a large family, 7 sons and 3 daughters, and immense wealth, including thousands of livestock. His life seemed idyllic, a model of righteousness and success. One day, a gathering took place in the heavenly realms. Angels presented themselves before God, and among them appeared Satan. God, proud of Job's faithfulness, pointed him out as a model of virtue. But Satan, the adversary, challenged this notion. He argued that Job was only faithful because he had been blessed with prosperity. "Take away his wealth, and he will surely curse you," Satan proclaimed. Intrigued by this challenge, God allowed Satan to test Job, but with one condition: he could not take Job's life. With God's permission, Satan unleashed a series of devastating calamities. Job's livestock was stolen or destroyed, his servants were killed, and worst of all, a great wind collapsed the house where his children were feasting, claiming their lives. In a matter of moments, Job lost everything he cherished. Yet, even in the face of such overwhelming sorrow, Job's response was astonishing. He tore his robe, shaved his head, and fell to the ground in worship. "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I shall return there. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord," he declared. Despite his profound loss, Job did not sin or blame God for his misfortunes. This unwavering faith set the stage for deeper trials. Satan, not satisfied with Job's initial response, approached God again. "A man will give all he has for his life," he argued. Again, God permitted Satan to afflict Job, this time with painful sores from the soles of his feet to the crown of his head. Job was now a pitiful figure, sitting on an ash heap, scraping his sores with broken pottery. As Job sat in his agony, his 3 friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, came to comfort him. At first, they sat in silence for 7 days, reflecting the depth of Job's suffering. But when they finally spoke, their words quickly turned to accusations. They believed Job's suffering must be a punishment for some hidden sin. "If you are pure and upright, surely God will rouse himself for you and restore your prosperous state," said Eliphaz. Job, however, felt deeply misunderstood. He insisted on his innocence and questioned why God would allow such suffering if he had done no wrong. His friends' attempts at comfort turned into a debate about the nature of God and justice. Job struggled with the idea that a just God would allow the righteous to suffer while the wicked prosper. As their conversations progressed, Job's despair deepened. He longed for an audience with God, to plead his case and understand his suffering. "Why is light given to those in misery and life to the bitter of soul?" Job lamented. He expressed a desire for God to answer him directly, to reveal the purpose behind his afflictions. In the midst of this turmoil, Job's friends continued to insist that he must repent and seek God's favor. They failed to comprehend the depth of Job's anguish and the complexity of his relationship with God. The dialogue grew more heated, with accusations flying back and forth. Job questioned the very foundations of justice, wrestling with the enigma of suffering. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of debate, God broke the silence. But instead of providing the answers Job longed for, God posed a series of questions that highlighted the vastness of creation and the limitations of human understanding. "Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation? Tell me if you understand." Through these questions, God revealed the complexity and majesty of the universe, emphasizing that human beings cannot always grasp the divine plan. Job stood in awe, realizing that his understanding was limited. He had demanded answers, but what he received was a reminder of his smallness in the grand scheme of things. "I know that you can do all things. No purpose of yours can be thwarted," he ultimately confessed. Job recognized that his suffering was part of a greater narrative, one that he could not fully comprehend. In the end, God restored Job's fortunes. He was blessed with twice as much as he had before, receiving new livestock and a new family. His daughters were described as the most beautiful in the land, and Job lived for another 140 years, seeing 4 generations of his descendants. The story of Job is not just about suffering, but about the profound nature of faith and the mysteries of divine sovereignty. It challenges us to reflect on our own lives, especially when faced with trials. Job's journey teaches us that faith is not merely about receiving blessings, but about trusting in God's goodness, even when life is shrouded in darkness. Through Job's story, we are reminded that suffering does not define us, nor does it diminish our worth in the eyes of God. It invites us to grapple with difficult questions, to seek understanding, and ultimately to find peace in the mystery of life. Job's unwavering faith amid trials serves as a timeless lesson, encouraging us to hold on to hope, even when we cannot see the way forward. In conclusion, the story of Job is a testament to human resilience and divine mystery. It invites us to contemplate our relationship with faith and suffering, reminding us that even in our darkest moments, there is a purpose and a plan that transcends our understanding. As we reflect on Job's journey, let us carry his story in our hearts, drawing strength from his unwavering belief in the goodness of God, no matter the circumstances.